It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for the Walking Dead universe. In this video, we're going to be talking about a very interesting and quite honestly shocking announcement that came out. And that announcement is that Maggie and Negan will get their own spin-off. There's a lot to talk about, so stay tuned. We'll be right back to break this down. Alright, as always, before we jump into this, smash that like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that said, let's dive right in. Let's get one thing clear. It's definitely not shocking that Negan is getting a spin-off. It's not even shocking that Maggie is getting a spin-off. It's quite shocking, however, that they're both getting a spin-off together. Now, we don't know necessarily if that's the case, but it definitely looks like that's the case. It's funny because a few months ago at the start of season 11, I made a video predicting that we're probably gonna see spin-offs from Negan and Maggie, but separately, much like we have spin-offs for Carol and Daryl together. So in my eyes, I was thinking Daryl and Carol are gonna do their own thing in their spin-off after season 11 is done. And then Negan's gonna get his spin-off and he's gonna have his own story. In much the same way, Maggie might have her own spin-off and we might see things from her perspective at Commonwealth going forward after season 11. But the fact that it appears that Maggie and Negan are gonna be in a spin-off together makes things quite interesting. I mean, I have no predictions at this point what they could do with these two characters, but I'm a fan of Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Negan and Lauren Cohan as Maggie, so I'm definitely excited to see what's gonna happen. I'm actually more excited about this spin-off than the Daryl and Carol spin-off, which is odd, but that's just how I feel. But this is the poster on the right that they released, so we can see Maggie, Negan, Isle of the Dead 2023. So it appears that their spin-off is gonna come as early as 2023. We know that the Daryl and Carol spinoff is gonna be coming out in the same year, so that's very interesting. And obviously the theme of this poster is some sort of a building with the entrance spray painted with the infamous "Don't Open Dead Inside" from the pilot episode of The Walking Dead. And we have some spray painted messages on the walls and some road signs and stuff like that. And all of those are actually directly connected to the events of the beginning of season 11, where we had Negan helping the crew in the underground train station in Washington, D.C., which is quite interesting that that's what they chose to use as the theme. The sign does, however, say New York, which is obviously not Washington, which hints that Negan and Maggie's story may take them to New York, possibly as a indirect connection also to the movies in some way, shape, or form, which we know is gonna be in New York State. A lot of questions. Again, we don't know necessarily if this is a spin-off with Maggie and Negan partnering up or whether they're gonna get their own separate spin-off. But then, why would they announce it together like this? You know what I mean? So that's quite shocking to me. I mean, at this point, I don't even know what they could do with the two of them. At this point, Negan exiled himself, Maggie is staying back. So what happens in the rest of the series to have Negan not only return into the main storyline, but also have a situation where they're gonna partner up to achieve something? I'm intrigued. I'm definitely intrigued. That's all I'm gonna say. But the other thing I'm gonna say is this makes things very confusing because Daryl and Carol are getting a spin-off on their own and now Negan and Maggie. So does that mean that these two duos are not gonna see each other ever again? Or does it mean that possibly at some point even those two spin-offs is gonna end, which is gonna lead into the movies? And also it raises up the question, why the hell is this the final season then? If Maggie and Negan are getting their own spin-off and Daryl and Carol are getting their own spin-off, then what the hell is the point of finishing the season or the series? Why not just continue and just structure the rest of the series after season 11 in a way where it's back and forth between these four main characters. I just don't understand the decision to have these two spin-offs and end the series. You know what I mean? At this point, as much as I'm excited about the Maggie and Negan thing, I'm totally confused and lost when it comes to what they're doing for the franchise. But that's everything I wanted to share in this video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. And share your thoughts and opinions about this announcement. Were you just as shocked as I was? Or did you see it coming? And also, we may all have seen it coming that they may get their own spin-off, but together, that's the part that really gets me. So share your thoughts and opinions about that specifically, like the two of them potentially getting the spin-off together. So share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.